to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Bobcats kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. The Aggies offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes Marcel Reed. This could be the best year of all. He is locked in, knows the offense inside out, and the expectations are through the roof.
Well, I think one big reason this guy decided to come back was because he wants to build on that draft stock and he wants to lock in a first-round grade. That's what a lot of people are talking about. When you watch the film from a year ago, he has wow moments. This guy can make every single throw, and so there are a lot of eyeballs on this kid this year. He has a big one today.
A big one, and this is the only place to start. Right? You got to start with the first one. But I think, too, more experience. He's got it in the past. Now, he's seen everything. I look for him this year to absolutely shred defenses. He knows how to read them. He's got all the physical tool set. He stayed for another year, so he's a senior. He's been in the system. This dude is going to be an absolute stud.
Here's Reed to throw. Right side, it's Moore. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Reed. Rush right in his face. And he gets rid of it. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Quarterback signaling to his guy. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Left side is Edwards. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Aggies are rolling down the field. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A great catch and run for 6. They're on the board first here in the season opener. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense will now get its first chance with the football. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Holds on, it's Lewis. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, it's Pryor. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And how about that for a capper, a 40? for 6. He'll bring it up. It's Arrington. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Paul, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Making the adjustment on the play. Reed rushes on, and they got him.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
You make up the game plan and not allow on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're working that left side. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Reed. Escapes the pressure going right. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing Reed. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're all over it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's all. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Quick get, it's Bryant. There he goes. Crosses midfield. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Jackson will throw.
Yes, yeah. Very good.
And right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. Everybody uses the varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Tells the fake. Under pressure. Lets it fly deep downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the cover. To get down there and make the stop. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Reed. Out wide right, it's Edwards. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
The Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He's got it. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Rolls right. Slings it downfield. Right side, it's Worthy. Flying the friendly skies. Touchdown, Aggies.
this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll line up to go for 2. Reed to the air again. He's got it. One try as good as they build on this lead. On the return, it's Aldridge. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Gets the back moving. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting him a little bit in this.
Touchdown, Aggie. Fit it in the window for the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Aggressive here and going for 2. Here's Reed to throw. Moves to his right. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. He'll bring it out. It's Aldridge. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. The run inside. It's Pryor. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Line getting set on 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Taken down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Quarterback gets the 1st down. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. I mean, I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air. But now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the 1st down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down.
Snags it, and there's running room. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Motion from the back. Got an alley. Turning on the Jets. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Drops back on first down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Lets it fly. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down.
And defensively on third down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long.
Wilson. Enter. Iron.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Stepping to the right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in second and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Max looking for the goal line. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that first down? Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Texas State sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. He's past the marker. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload.
Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Jackson will throw. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page. These last two drives, obviously scoring a touchdown, the last timeout, really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football. And then it comes to that one critical third down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do, and now you're set up in 4th and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Aggies will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Texas State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he said he's been talking to his team about ball security. Too many turnovers in the first half. Starting the second half on offense, he said, if we take care of the ball, we'll be just fine. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Looks it in. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Texas A&M has it back, and we... Howdy to the Aggie offense again. Got some green grass. He's got enough. Lots of running room. He's got 93 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard.
Yeah, and you could see the running back, man. He was smelling the end zone. Nice cuts, nice job getting all the way down the field. And he gets so close to punching it in, and you could tell he wanted to, but pushed out of bounds at the 2. And guess what? First and goal from the 2. This off.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. From deep, it's Aldridge. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Stopped right there. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Jackson gonna throw it. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. It's complete to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running inside. It's Pryor. Turning it on. He's got the first down. At the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unleashes one. Out wide right, it's Craver. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wants to throw one first. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Extending the play. He's going to take off. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Give to the big fullback. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
He'll pull it down and run. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here.
Illegal. Jack. Eagle. Circuit. Jack. Circuit. Circuit. Venom. Venom.
Got to make the play on 4th. Complete out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do.
Venom. Venom. Hey, Venom. Punch. Punch. Hammer. Hammer. Hey, hammer. Hit.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Still looking. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Punch. 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 Wilson. Hey, Wilson. Wilson. League. 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 Doc. Jack. Doc. Doc. Hammer. Hammer.
Wants to pass. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Turns it upfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M! And the route is on. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. inside his own 15, looking for room. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's check in quickly with...
Checking in from the Texas State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense... They're back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up. And ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
On the run, it's Pryor. There's some room. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Really nice time to go RPO there by the offense. short, you might run the football. You got to fake that, certainly, and it freezes the defense just a split second enough for the QB to spit that thing out to the perimeter to make the catch and get the first down.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. In traffic, it's Graves. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? On the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas State. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Sees a crease. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. He's piled up 112 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense. They're really not.
And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and inches, but by the time the ball was snapped, it looked as if there were 24 defenders coming after the quarterback.
Yeah, and look at all the guys near the box on the snap, right? Everybody's thinking run. Everybody's playing fast, physical, and aggressive, and the offense had no chance to even get the football off. Nice job forcing a 4th down.
Snaps on 4th down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a double? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop you. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Gets a hand in there.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Lets it fly. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! And the punishment has been extended.
Game 1, you want to come out and put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Escapes the pressure to his right. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense because when you...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Moving out to the right. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Well, guys, these turnovers continue to dictate what's happening in this ballgame. The quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Making the adjustment. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Moore. Quick step and go. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. He lets one fly deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Right side, it's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw one first. Turns it upfield. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Texas A&M going up tempo. They're looking to throw on second and short. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Going for 2 here, and if they get it, it'll be a 5-possession game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
Great job by the defense. They got penetration in the backfield. They were trying to throw for it to get the 2-point conversion, but instead the defense comes up with a massive sack.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The give on the counter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. Tight end now in motion. Right back to it. Got him right there.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.